Welcome back to the courtroom, where tension is already rising and the stakes couldn't be higher. Today, we're watching a young defendant face the consequences of a night fueled by alcohol, bad influences, and lifelong instability. As Judge Boyd digs into what happened, every answer reveals a deeper contradiction. Was this a reckless mistake or something far more intentional? The testimony you're about to hear pulls apart the defendant's story piece by piece, exposing gaps, shifting explanations, and a pattern of choices that the court can't ignore. Stay tuned, because what unfolds in the next few minutes might be the breaking point that determines her entire future.
So why did you do this?
Your Honor, I made a mistake. I was hanging around with the wrong crowd, and
No. Let me just tell you, don't do I was hanging around with the wrong crowd, because if that other person were before me, they would say they were hanging around with the wrong crowd. And I would say, who is that? And you know who that would be? You. So why did you do this?
I wasn't thinking right. I was being dumb and ignorant.
Well, this person is supposed to be your friend. Is that not true?
No, Your Honor.
That's what it says in the stipulation, that they knew you. And this person gave you and the other person who you were with, who was your friend, a ride. And then you said, well, you know what? I just want to talk to them with us two alone. And then that person got out of the car so you could speak to them. And then you immediately get out of the car, get in the driver's seat, take off and hit that person with the vehicle. That's what the stips are. So why would you do this to a person who's supposedly your friend?
We were arguing at the time, Your Honor.
No, it doesn't say anything about you arguing with him in the stips. What it says was, victim works as a taxi driver, gave his friend, that's you. So since they say friend, I'm assuming that you all have a prior relationship and he considers you a friend. So he gave you a ride and your other friend a ride. So your friend with a taxi driver and you have your friend with you, and he gives you both a ride. And I'm assuming he was doing this out of the kindness of his heart. Did he charge you guys any money?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So he gives you a ride and you go to an apartment complex and you tell him, I want to speak to my friend in private. So the victim gets out of the vehicle and then you immediately jump into the driver's seat and drive away. The victim gets hit by the vehicle that you're driving. And it says the victim had pain on his left knee from the vehicle hitting him. The defendant, that's you, struck the apartment complex gate, tearing off the front bumper to the victim's vehicle. So again, why are you doing this?
Your Honor, I was drinking that day.
I don't understand how drinking makes you do this. Because how did you end up even getting a ride from him? Did you pick up the phone and call him?
No, Your Honor, we were all under the influence at the pool, at the apartment complex, and went to go pick up more alcohol. And that's when I took the car.
No. I mean, there has to be a point where he's giving you a ride.
No,
Where
Your
does that come in?
We left from the apartment complex, Your Honor. It was me, my friend, and Moji. We were there at the apartment complex, and we all took off from the apartment complex, and we all left. He didn't give us a ride. We were all just riding together.
Okay. And then what happens?
I took off in his car,
Why?
Your Honor, because I wanted to leave where we were at, and I wanted to get back home, and we were arguing that same night. We had got into an altercation with my other friend.
That's not what the stips say. The stips say that you told him that you wanted to speak to your friend in private.
No, Your Honor, we didn't speak in private. We were all right there with the windows down.
No, I'm just telling you what the stipulations say.
Right here, we hit a major turning point in the judge's analysis. Notice how the defendant's explanation keeps shifting. First, it's the wrong crowd, then drinking, then an argument, and now a completely different version than what's written in the stipulations. In a courtroom, consistency is everything, and when the judge sees conflicting stories, credibility is the first thing to collapse. This moment raises a critical question. Is she genuinely confused from the events of that night, or is she trying to soften the facts to avoid prison time? Either way, The judge is clearly losing patience, and this could directly influence whether she gets probation or a sentence behind bars.
So why do you think I should give you probation and not send you to prison?
Your Honor, I'd like to get my life together and change my ways. I was a troubled teenager for my grandparents. Grew up in the CPS system, and I always ran away. And I feel like me getting myself together would be better and change my ways so I can accomplish my goals and work and continue taking care of my grandparents.
All right. And do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
Thank goodness. So you said you grew up in CPS?
Yes, Your
So where are your parents?
Honor. I don't talk to my mom or my biological dad, Your Honor.
So you're just living with your grandparents?
Yes, Your Honor.
And who all lives with the grandparents?
It's me and my grandparents.
All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And if you're drug tested today, what would the results be?
Your Honor, I smoked last night.
All right. And did you smoke at your grandparents' house?
No, Your Honor.
Where did you smoke?
Yesterday I went out with friends.
See, you're still making the same choices. And if you're coming to me and you want probation, the least you can do is come clean and sober. And you're not even doing that. So you're still making the same choices that are not good choices. So when you're smoking marijuana, are you going to tell me you were with the wrong people
No, Your Honor.
or hanging out with the bad crowd?
No.
You're part of the bad crowd. And do you have employment?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do?
I work at a range.
What does that mean?
Uh,
What do you do?
I take score of like when they shoot the rifles, and I take care of my grandparents on the side also.
All right, so that taking care of the grandparents, you're not doing a good job. So that's not going to be there. So you say you work on a range. So what are they shooting?
They're shooting like little birds. You push the button and they shoot.
Oh, it's the fake birdie things. And so what is your job?
I sit down and I just I'm a referee pretty much.
Okay. And does that pay enough to support you?
Yes,
And is that a full-time job?
it's part time.
All right, so you're gonna have to get a full-time job, you understand? And your grandparents, they're letting you stay there, so their rules apply. And if you want me to give you probation in this case, you're gonna be on GPS.
Sure.
Is there anything, State, you wish to say? I know you're silent. I don't know if there's something you wish to say with regards to facts.
Your Honor, I know that the defendant had her recitation of the facts and the court is reading the facts from the stips. We don't have any information that the stips are inaccurate, so that's what I'll rest on.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I also have a dismissal. For you.
Oh, this is county court.
no,
You'll
you're
have to
right.
take it there.
Misdemeanor.
Yes,
I forgot about that. Thank
no
you.
problem. All right, probation. What conditions do you believe can help her? We are obviously have drug issues, bad decision making.
Evaluation, outpatient, it is recommended along with some support needing the regular random UA. I would also include more recognition therapy.
All right.
This is where the emotional weight of the case really becomes impossible to ignore. The judge isn't just reviewing facts, he's confronting a lifetime of instability, trauma, and unresolved issues that shaped her decisions. When he digs into her CPS history, lack of education, and strained family relationships, he's sending a message. Past circumstances explain behavior, but they don't excuse it. The court needs reassurance that she's ready to break the cycle instead of repeating it. So ask yourself, is she prepared to take accountability, or is the court trying harder to help her than she is trying to help herself? This moment may be the judge's final attempt to reach her before setting the sentence.
I know that she has her, high school diploma.
How far did you go in school?
8th grade, Your Honor.
She's,
Why did you,
she's starting her program on the 18th, Judge.
all right, why did you drop out of school?
I was in CPS. They were taking me from foster home to foster home.
Okay. Oh. Do you need any type of therapy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hmm?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So if we can do some sort of trauma therapy, I've done a lot of CPS cases before in my career as a defense attorney, so I know that there are issues. And I know a lot of times children get moved from place to place, and that's a bad thing because you've already been separated from your family, and whether your family is good to you or not, you love them. And then you get moved to a new place, and then a new place, and then a new place. Do you have siblings?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you all separated?
Yes.
And have you had any contact with them?
Just got back in contact with them, Your Honor.
All right, so I don't know how your siblings are doing, but do not bring drama and conflict into their life. You had a bad start in life, and the reason why you've had a bad start is because you've been in CPS care, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna have to turn things around and break the cycle. Please do not go out here and start having children until you are able to support yourself and support children. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do not choose some random guy to be the father of your child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is there any gang affiliation with you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, probation, this is what I'm gonna do. 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Intensive outpatient treatment with probation. I'm going to ask that with the UAs, test for levels, those levels had better start going down. You understand?
In the end, Judge Boyd delivers a firm but compassionate ruling. 6 years of deferred adjudication, a chance to avoid a formal conviction if she completes an extensive list of probation conditions. From drug treatment and random UAs to trauma therapy, employment requirements, and regular reporting, the court is offering structure meant to break years of instability and poor decision-making. But the message is clear. Her past may explain her struggles, yet her future depends entirely on the choices she makes from here forward. This case is a powerful reminder of how quickly one night can spiral into lifelong consequences, and how accountability, honesty, and effort can still offer a path to redemption. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.